Tonight, an exclusive 5 on Your Side investigation reveals allegations of a police cover-up, suppressing evidence, and prosecutor misconduct. It involves a murder case that sent 3 Cleveland teenagers to prison for the last 20 years. On Your Side, Chief Investigator Ron Regan joins us live. And Ron, you have learned about key evidence that could set them free.
Well, that's right. But first, this is a letter from the prosecutor at the time ordering police not to release a shred of evidence and make sure evidence never becomes public. This was the scene the night of February 10th, 1995. It's here where a teenager was shot to death in the 1700 block of Strathmore Avenue in East Cleveland. And since then, these 3, who were also teenagers at the time, have spent the last 20 years in prison for murder. But today, we found new evidence suggests that what happened here is not what police and prosecutors claimed for 2 decades. Court records we obtained show a single eyewitness has recanted her testimony. Original police reports disclose new evidence, including a new eyewitness, and this letter from prosecutors that kept every shred of evidence locked up for years. It directs police to turn over the entire department file, including all items in the Detective Bureau and records room, to the prosecutor's office, insisting they are not public records. Tomorrow, Eugene Johnson, Derek Wheat, and Laurice Glover will be in a Cuyahoga County courtroom where evidence never before seen could win all 3 a new trial. Well, the Ohio Innocence Project has been behind this case and will argue all 3 defendants are entitled to a new trial because prosecutors suppressed favorable evidence. The prosecutor's office tells me late this afternoon that it has turned over evidence in the past and that this case has already been litigated in the state and federal courts for years. We'll be in the courtroom tomorrow and we'll bring you a full report. Live in the newsroom, I'm Chief Investigator Ron Regan.
Just incredible. And Ron, this is the latest case called into question. Late last year, Wiley Bridgman, his brother Ronnie, who now goes by the name Kwame Ajamu, and Ricky Jackson were released after spending nearly 40 years in prison for a crime they didn't commit. The men were convicted in 1975 of murdering a man based on the testimony of a 12-year-old witness who later admitted he lied.